Why, you guys, what Tulsi Gabbard just did to Joy Behar should be illegal. Check this out.
Before I ask you the first question, what's happening with the telescope and the stuff?
Oh
And
gosh.
why-
The challenge is ongoing. The challenge is ongoing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What is that?
So,
I'm not gonna keep pausing it, guys, but just notice their technique. They go in there, they try to ask you something simple and small. You know what I mean? Something that doesn't sound crazy. He's asking about a telescope. Wait till you see where this interview goes.
Just explain.
they decided, it was decided that they were going to go on sacred land.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
And put up a telescope and do all this stuff. And the Hawaiians said, no, you're not going to do that. So it's been a fight. Tulsi's been at the forefront. And I try to bring it up, you know,
I remember.
when I can, because I think sacred land is sacred land.
Yeah.
You can't, you know,
Yeah,
you can't
anyway.
mess with it. So I have to ask you this
I'm glad you
instead.
did.
So we were just talking about EU Ambassador Sondland changing his testimony yesterday, that he had to be refreshed about quid pro quo, and you've been skeptical more than a lot of the Democrats about the impeachment inquiry. Were you surprised by what he did yesterday?
Well, look, the facts are important, and we'll get to that. I want to start with something that I think is also important about facts, because recently on your show here...
I was just going to get to that.
Good. Helping you out.
You want me to ask you the question?
Yeah,
No, look,
ask
some
the
of
question.
you
Ask the
have
question.
accused me of being a traitor to my country, a Russian asset, a Trojan horse, or a
we haven't accused you.
useful idiot, I think was the
Well,
term that you
useful.
used. Which basically means that I'm naive or lack
That's a
intelligence
Russian
to
term.
know what's going
They
on.
use that.
I want to let your viewers know exactly who I am.
All right.
Set the record straight. I am a patriot. I love our country. I am a strong and intelligent woman of color, and I have dedicated almost my entire adult life to protecting the safety, security, and the freedom of all Americans in this country. It was the attacks on 9/11.
Well, I guess we're getting a little bit far ahead of ourselves, but Franklin Graham finds you refreshing. His
Come on, y'all. Like, do you see how negative this person is? I don't understand how you could be this negative. It seems miserable to be this way. She literally just told you she's a patriot. She fights for her country. She spent most of her adult years fighting for her country. And now you're about to try to go in. You're about to try to target her under the belt. That's what you're about to do. Man, these people, I'm telling you, their resume doesn't stretch. It doesn't at all. They're, it's, come on, it's nowhere near her resume. She's a great person, and you can't do this to a great person, cause karma exists. Let's keep going, you guys. I probably won't pause it again.
doesn't find me refreshing. Richard Spencer, the white nationalist leader, says he could vote for you.
Joy, this is why
I mean,
this
you're
is why
on
I'm
Tucker
here.
Carlson at least 10 times. Why don't you go on Chris Wallace's show?
This is why I'm here, because you and other people continue to spread these innuendos that have nothing to do with who I am.
Well, Hillary
that have
Clinton
nothing to
started
do
it,
with
and then
who
you
I
shot
am.
back at her, boy. You called her the queen of warmongers.
You doubled down, unfortunately, you doubled down on the baseless accusations that she made that strikes at the core of who I am. I'm a soldier. Because of the attacks on 9/11, I enlisted in the military to go after and defeat and destroy the evil that visited us on that day. I've served now for over 16 years, deployed twice to the Middle East during the height of the war, where every single day I saw firsthand the terribly high human cost. It's why I ran for Congress.
We actually have the clip of Hillary Clinton just to put this in
to
context
put it
of
in
what we're
context.
talking about. Let's take a look at that.
I'm not making any predictions, but I think they've got their eye on somebody who's currently in the Democratic primary and are grooming her to be the third-party candidate. She's the favorite of the Russians. They have a bunch of, sites and bots and other ways of supporting her so far. That's assuming Jill Stein will give it up, which she might not, because she's also a Russian asset.
So, before I keep going, this is something that Hillary Clinton throws around ever so often. You know what I mean? She tries to call everyone a Russian asset. She tries to say everyone has bots when she's been proven to have bots. And then I want to go and say, I had a cousin today, ironic, I had a cousin today that said He thinks Trump is a Russian spy. Man, when he said that, the phone call ended because I didn't want to hear that, man. That's ignorant. He had nothing to back it up. He just said he's a Russian spy. But let's keep going, man. That's besides the point. We're talking about Tulsi Gabbard right now.
So
Really? I mean, this is outrageous. This is outrageous and offensive on so many levels. I've served as a member of Congress now for almost 7 years, receiving high-level national security and intelligence briefings, serving on the Foreign Affairs Committee, the Armed Services Committee, the Homeland Security Committee, working to ensure the safety and security of the people of this country. This is why I'm running for president, to continue that commitment of service.
So are you surprised, though, that when people see bots and things and all the things that we've sort of been seeing heading your way, that people have these questions? Because she's not the only one. Hillary, I don't think, is the only one. So what she's saying is she feels they are grooming you. You're saying nobody's grooming me. I'm doing what I'm doing because I'm a soldier and a patriot.
It's offensive to me as a soldier, as an American, as a member of Congress, as a veteran, and frankly, as a woman, to be so demeaned in
But you
such a
called
way.
her the personification of rock.
So demeaned
She's a woman,
in such
too.
a way. Well, I'm pointing to the fact that she has continued this legacy of being the world's police around the world that has.
And that's the thing. She's going off of facts, and she's going off accusations. You know what I mean? Like I just said, Hillary just wants to throw it out there. She's going to throw lies out there, try to get more votes. This woman right here, she fought for the country. She fought for what they're doing, basically. Freedom to just go in there and bash whoever they want, try to corner whoever they want, and try to spread lies for whoever they want. You know what I mean, God? Like that's what she fights for. And they want to sit here and not show her any respect as a guest on their show. They invited her to come there just so they can try to corner her and just spread the lies. Let's keep going, guys.
Waged wars costing the lives of thousands of my brothers and sisters in uniform. I'm speaking out against that and
What's
to
your evidence
change
to that?
to change.
Well, can I?
Are you
can I-
serious?
Let's hear it.
Are you serious?
Let's hear it.
I served in the war
Not
in
you,
Iraq.
her. You're saying that she's-
exactly.
she's a
I
warmonger.
served
How do
in
you
the
come
war
up with
in
that?
Iraq
Yeah.
that she championed. She championed a regime change
Did
war
you not
in
believe
Libya.
in that war?
I believe the lies that were told to us.
Well, so did she.
So it is indisputable. It is indisputable to say anything other than the fact
Well, this- Can I-
that
can I
Hillary.
say
Let me just close this out. That Hillary Clinton, throughout her career, has led with a foreign policy of interventionism and being the world's police, going and toppling dictators in other countries that has caused such destruction and loss of life. I'm against that. I'm running for president to change that. Rather than actually debate me on the issues, she and others are resorting to these smear tactic campaigns, seeking to undermine me, smear my character, and sending a message to anyone who dissents. Toe the line, or you too will be smeared.
Guys, you could obviously tell the View doesn't know what to do when they have someone with a working brain on their show. Joey was just out of line, sitting there trying to attack her for everything she thought was wrong. That's just not alright to just call yourself a host of a show and this is what you do. Tulsi Gabbard was treated so unfairly, it's insane. I still believe to this day there needs to be an apology for what they try to do to her. Joey honestly just needs to stop. Her behavior is just so cringy and just not tolerable. Like, I'm honestly getting tired of the View just because of her. I've always been tired of it, but she's like the icing on the cake. Let me know what you guys think about this quick video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and as always, let me know what to react to. We're out.